What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. My about 6th hour today of playing this game. I'm still having fun. I'm trying to get a big chunk of the game going, and I feel like we've done quite a bit within the last like 3 episodes. So, and we'll be doing more tomorrow. Pretty much a full another round of this. I'm really determined to get a lot of this game done.
Welcome back.
So probably by the time that we reach the end of tomorrow's episodes, might be close to getting done with the game.
Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear
I
we
don't
have
quite
no
know
time
what
to lose.
the repositories are
Have a look at
for
the map.
yet, though.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Really?
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Oh.
I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
Yep.
You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. I guess we gotta go deal with the headmaster Black. He is seems a little bit
How will I gain access to the headmaster's
too
office?
much to himself.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
We're going to his office. So it seems like all the trials are just going to be around this area. Nothing's going to be too far down the map. I don't know if, like, after we finish up the last trial, if it's going to send us down to the map. I don't know how that's going to work. There's not too much going on down there yet. So I just haven't explored that area. Professor Fig's classroom. I don't even know what he teaches. We haven't had any classes with him. I don't know yet. Does anything here say what he would teach? Oh, hello. Sebastian. What are you doing here? What do you teach? Uh-huh. Symbols and creatures. There's a creature here. What do you teach? Looks like all the classes you've ever seen. Looks like there's beasts, runic symbols, math, bugs. No one knows what he teaches, but he's here. He's a mess, though.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Okay, Natsai. Oh, hello, Poppy.
I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Okay. Got a few more quests.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the
There's a
next trial?
demiguise statue
Believe it or
behind
not,
Him?
It's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say
Oh,
I felt
Professor
the need to be
Fig.
prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
We're gonna look like the headmaster. Oh god, I better change my clothes then.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
Yeah, mine
As we
didn't fit.
discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
This is odd, being dressed up as him. Alright, I have authority, everyone. Get out of my way. Sebastian. Screw you, Sebastian. You angry with me?
Professor, a moment of your time.
Oh,
Professor,
God.
I was hoping
That
to
didn't
catch
take
you.
long.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, lordy.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough.
I think
for
you're
all
being
my
a little
boils.
too nice for him.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
Yes.
I am watching
Yes,
you,
sir.
Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled
Why am I
potioneer.
in
What?
getting him in trouble?
Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I don't know why I'm getting Gareth in trouble. really needs to act the
You
part.
call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
You talking to him? Poor guy. Oh, it's a Christmas tree now.
Professor Black.
Oh, there's trees
How are you,
everywhere.
sir?
Ominous. Screw you.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt.
Hard
If
to
I need a
watch.
medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Good talk. Good talk.
When I...
Something is very wrong.
Mustache paste. Whoa. What'd you do? Don't fail at their spell.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not.
It is
too late to
halfway through the
reconsider your
year,
decision regarding
Kagawa.
Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry
wow.
of you.
Please do.
Good idea.
I
can
don't
even
care.
provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Seems like a little bit of tension going on between the
What did
headmaster
we
and
do to
her.
deserve him as a headmaster?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
I'm gonna ruin the headmaster's job.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
These people love to speak
Miss
out loud.
Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms,
Kiwi.
sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're
Why
not
is that guy wearing a
invisible,
big
sir.
hat?
I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
What is going on over here?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
My God, it's not that exciting. Christmas tree. Wow, this whole school is decorated.
I haven't time for any of you at the
Oh yeah,
moment.
who's
None.
winning?
None at all. Move aside.
I don't know. Slytherin has none, so it doesn't look like it's gonna be us that wins.
Professor,
Oh
I
God.
need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students.
What does he
He's rarely
teach?
here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry business. Or be mean.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may,
I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's locks.
And spiders and
goodness.
Trolls.
You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No.
Poachers.
I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
You're not doing very good with the acting authoritative.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I'll never understand that man.
Kiwi.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Am I really going to be doing a speech? Okay, no, that's Scrope. I was going to say, is he going to really embarrass himself?
Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
This tree is beautiful.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course. It's to do with purity of blood. I don't know what his would be. I don't know him enough. If I knew if he was a Slytherin, it would be purity of blood.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well.
God.
Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure.
Should have given him some clothes. Is that me? What did I just burp?
Potion's wearing off.
Oh.
I best get out of sight.
Run. Oh, there's a key here. Where? Uh-oh. Here, I'm gonna mark this spot on the map because I want to be able to head back here. I don't know where I marked, but I marked close enough.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
That doesn't last very long at all.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Confringo!
I'll take that. I think now we have 2 talents, but now that we have Imperio, we can get the talent for that one. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. Sure, we'll do that one. Where is the key, though? I want to know where the key is to this. Is it around here somewhere?
Aloha, Mora. What do we have here?
Hello?
A demiguise.
What do I do with it? I forgot.
Lumos. Accio. Catapulto. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Wingardium Levioso. Glacius. Bombard. Victim.
Nothing. I don't have no clue. Maybe it is up here, but since we did the mission, it's gonna take a minute for it to come back. That's my only guess. I don't know why it's not here. Huh. I don't know, but we can head back. Or head to the headmaster's office, which is all the way up. Up and up and up. So many people flying around here. This must be the tallest tower in Hogwarts here. This is very far up. Very far.
Revelio.
Excuse me. My goodness. This place doesn't stop. Oh my god, it won't stop going up. His office is not this far up in the movie.
Revelio.
What is that?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom.
Revelio.
I don't know where that moth could be. Oh, whisper the password.
Toujours pure.
So he must be a Slytherin headmaster if he likes
I wonder if
pure
all the elite
bloods.
wizarding families have a motto.
Oh, hello. Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. They're all sleeping.
Revelio.
Oh, the Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students will be placed into one of the 4 school houses, skilled at legitimacy. The Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing to determine their thoughts and abilities. Level 3 lock, level 2 lock, stealing that from him, but getting nothing out of it.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
All of them
Has
are
this been
sleeping.
under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Cup of tea.
Revelio.
Can I read that? Please? May I read the note? Nope. Receipt. Hair tonic. Mustache wax. Bundamum pomade. Comb. Black scratcher. Gold handle. Doxicide. Paid in very small part. Remainder to be billed to ministry. He really loves his hair. There's the pensive.
That must be the pedestal.
Oh, wow. Oh. We're going in, I guess. Kiwi.
Where am I?
Oh,
Professor
what?
Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Am I moving?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh my god. That is...
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
This is really cool looking.
In this place, as
I
a
love
life,
that.
death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
This is so cool. Oh. It's death. Oh man. Do I have to sneak through all of this? Run. Guess there is no fighting within this.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Where are we? Is this like an old Hogsmeade?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god. Nuh-uh.
I need to time this just right.
Like now.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
death.
He's from the Deathly Hallows. Wonder if that's meaning to be connected at all.
How could this happen?
This just looks really cool. How it looks like it's like cross-hatched, like it's a drawing. It's a little bit trippy to see.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Uh-oh. Run. Is that a dog?
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Yes, you will. Alright, run! Oh my god, there's so many of them.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Can't hit that, so I guess I just have to go. Just have to wait, apparently. Alright, go, 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 go. Faster, faster. Ooh. I don't know if I want to be running straight towards
Nothing
death.
this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Wicked well. Is there one up here? Ooh, there's. Oh, there's a lot of them. Do not walk this way again. What? He turned around. That's a violent death. Right there. Was I supposed to wait for him to turn around or something? Guess I need to wait longer.
Close tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh, whoops. Wait for it, maybe. Alright.
Now's my chance.
Run! Hello, ma'am. Hopefully everything's going okay.
That's the way forward.
Mysterious cloak.
Can this be?
Ah.
I think I'm invisible.
Are we gonna collect all the Deathly Hallows? So what? Do I have to head back this way? Don't know. We're just heading straight forward. But they could still see me though. Unless I'm like completely invisible now. Guess we're gonna test this out. Just don't touch them, right?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Hello, Death. How are you? Doing good?
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
I wonder what kind of story she's trying to tell. Oh my god, it's bright. I look so pale. It's going slow.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you.
The Elder Wand?
Squander its extraordinary power.
Really?
I've never felt such power.
I got the Elder Wand. Oh, I guess we're gonna start fighting stuff now. Oh.
Bombarder.
Oh. We're gonna be powerful with this wand. Guess we could have some fun with the Elder Wand. Oh, whoa.
Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Bombarder.
Can I keep this wand?
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Debolter. Descender. Descender. From Protego. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Stupid.
I really want to keep this wand now, but we're just in the story. This looks like a big boss fight against death. We got a whole troll. Oh, there's another one.
Defender, Bombarder. Defender. Stupid. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupid. Defender.
You got nothing on me, Death.
Bombarder. Defender.
Take that. Oh, he's gonna give us more.
Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender.
They're not doing anything.
Stupefy. Defender!
What? Why am I not seeing the warnings?
Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender!
Yeah. Don't mess with me. Do we get the ring now? It's the last one. The last Deathly Hallow. Gonna be blinded. My camera struggles. I don't know if you can see this on the recording, but
a simple stone.
The recording struggles with all the white. Yeah, we get the last mysterious stone. We all know what that stone is.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
What am I gonna do with the resurrection stone?
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear
I can bring them back to life.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Hello, Death. Oh.
You found me.
Oh,
but you cannot
hello.
undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
So I partially brought you back to life.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
I look a lot younger with this haircut. I kind of miss the old hair.
Remember
Maybe I'll go get
that
it back.
as you witness my memory.
I think that was my favorite hair, was the one I had previously. Where's your wand? Where's the Elder Wand?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Uh-oh.
in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
So Isadora kind of became a villain of sorts. I mean, she just became so determined to figure out more of this power.
Revelio.
Where did I end up at? Speak to the newly arrived keeper. Okay. Who is it gonna be?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so
young.
I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
Hey, I pronounced
Pleased
it right.
to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
That's what it looked like. It was disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
So Fireball. Alright, so that is another main quest down. That was a cool one to see, like the book style in it. That was really cool. Alright, where are we heading to next? A basis for blackmail. Okay, then we have Poppy and Meld at the other side of the world. Maybe Poppy. Areas that we've already pretty much been to before. I'm surprised that more of it isn't leading us to the new area. Like, there's like no missions happening over there. Oh, that was fascinating, Mrs. Weasley. Guess I'll go ahead and look at the outpost myself. Oh. As soon as he can to focus on studies, I don't think. Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. Is that another quest added? Meet Sebastian along the coast. Ooh. And speak with Deke. So now it seems like we're getting into the new areas.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Speak with the centaurs.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Not a good time for your outpost.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Uh-oh.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
He was quick to help.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
I'm gonna have a piece
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Got some popcorn. Don't mind me. Just gonna Getting rather hungry. Got some Cheeto puffcorn.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay, Imelda. Alright, is this the Sebastian quest here? Yeah. Alright, that's heading into the newer areas. We have Matt, Sebastian. Let's go meet with Natty. All these are just conversation quests. We can speed on there with our new and improved broom. See, we go pretty fast now, and I can't imagine how fast it'll be once we get the last upgrade. We're gonna fly
Are
through.
Are you ready to put an end to Hallow?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to do what's needed to take Hallow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Hallow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Word.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. He didn't say it, so I just thought I was inclined to.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues
Those are some cool
into
jobs.
giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you an ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we were beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
I'm glad you know that.
Take it. Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Doesn't seem like Rosie cares
I met
that
Mr.
much.
Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Must be.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hoped to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But...
You did not.
Perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
He seems like a nice man. You know, while I'm here, I want to go ahead and get my haircut back. This haircut only reminds me of the boy that we talked to while we were in the dueling place. I don't remember his name, but that's all it reminds me of. So it makes me look like I'm like that 12-year-old
What is it you might be interested
first year. Well, I can't quite see, but I just liked this haircut. That was my favorite one. Have we gotten... What the hell is that? Let me take this hood off. Oh my god. Why? Like a leprechaun? Cool, yeah. A full wizard. Half the time you just go with nothing. This is still one of my favorite cloaks that I've gotten. Still my favorite. Oh, let's return back to Miss Natty. I don't know what she plans to do with all of this, but we're gonna take Rookwood down. Couldn't tell if that was the guy that faked being able to speak gobbledygook.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Really? Maybe return all the way back. What you got going on? Some flying books? Well, the Hog's Head isn't a great place for anybody. Even though I don't know why there is a bar that's known for, you know, bad people going.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Someone found out she was prying too much. Did you see anything? No? Okay.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
It's not very nice.
Just because they can learn one doesn't make those city witches any better than us.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to...
All about the cellars and the mines.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another before. Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way.
Find Agabus's Filbert's book of poems. Find the love letter.
Revelio.
I will try my best. Would be good evidence if I could find it against him.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
There's a huge shimmer.
Revelio.
Gwendolyn Zhao.
Feldcroft was extraordinarily dull. Does no one put up a good fight anymore?
Revelio. Tricus totalis. Revelio.
I don't know where these could be found. Maybe up there.
About time.
Tricus totalis. Revelio.
Did I instantly kill her?
A lamb to
Crucial.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus.
Look what you've done.
Ow, I thought you were still mine.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Nice try.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
What is that? My dear darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacles of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Your affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Nah.
Revelio.
Who is talking? Is there someone over here? We just need to find this book of poems.
Revelio.
Not here.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
You saw nothing.
I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags on account of my...
Nope. Oh, hello. You're still alive. Whoops.
Expelliarmus, Defender, Gringo, Bovada.
Another pitiful beast caught in...
What was that? Want to try that again?
Gringo. Revelio.
Wanted to find this dude's thing, unless it's not in here at all, but... Here? Yes! You are as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crop could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Dulcibella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
And here we go, we found the 2 optional things. So we have some kind of...
must be here somewhere.
...thing to go against him.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Revelio.
Tell you what you need to do.
What is this? Who's missing? Isco's Rabe's wand?
Revelio.
Hello. Isco Rabe, I found your
Mr.
wand.
Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
No problem. This is all within the cellar. This is... extravagant. Oh, there's dead bodies too.
Thank you, Mr.
Guy's
Isco.
messed up.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
No problem. I've been in a lot of fights already. No fight? Okay. Or was that before I snuck past everyone?
And put an end to Hallow.
Well, too late. I already murdered everyone for us.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the 2 of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you 2.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
We weren't doing anything.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
They're not doing a single
There's more
thing.
to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me.
No
We shall speak
problem.
soon.
Okay. And then we also, you. Speak with a woman in Hogsmeade. Rewards conjuration spellcraft. What is that? I must know. And then there's also Deke we need to go speak with. And then Sebastian.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. There was something I was gonna check too. Oh wow, look at that. Even your head gets covered in snow. That's a cool added detail. Oh, I want to see if there was a reward to any of these quests. Not yet. And I feel like tomorrow, if not sometime this week, this game will be beaten. There's just a lot of exploring to go and do at the other place, at the new parts of the map.
It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is
I want a
glorious.
unicorn to put
Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of
into our
wolves.
areas.
Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul.
Oh,
I
thank
can always
you.
tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember,
Alright.
you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned.
And a horn. Might be another way to
I
tell.
need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Well, just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and get this bag ready. Never know when it'll come in handy. Because I'll take some pet unicorns if I need to. And then I think the thing about Deke was something about a phoenix, so that'd be really cool too if we got a pet phoenix. But I have no clue all the animals that we are allowed to get.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Unicorn. There's Hazel, but there's another unicorn. I want it. Don't run. No.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
How do you catch something that just runs? Quit running.
Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Are you Hazel? You're a unicorn.
I dream of making a better world for me.
Really?
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Really? How am I supposed to catch something? It just keeps on freaking running. It's kind of not fair. There should be some way to catch something like this.
Revelio.
There's no way to get that much. And right as I get within range, it'll run.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come here. Come on.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Crap, come on. Don't lose it. There we go. That's not Hazel, but it's a unicorn. Now we need to find Hazel, but I feel like that was the one that ran. It's a centaur. I mean you no harm. Hazel. Don't see any horse at all.
Revelio.
It's not up here, is it? I don't know, but I'll kill them.
You're the little son.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Damn you!
What's your language?
Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
She's gone. I saw her name for a split second, like over here.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Hallow.
I love being the talk of the school. There's a unicorn. I see him. You're gonna run from me, aren't you? Really? Right into the spiders and the poachers. Hazel. Stop it. Is there anything within the collection of how to, you know, fight them. Not fight them, but get them. Unicorn. Unicorn shy and beautifully. The fowls are said. Okay, great. Cool. Cool. So there's one more that we haven't discovered, and there's the Graphorn. Neasels. We don't have any Neasels either. We need some Neasels. And a Fooper. We don't have any Foopers. We need Foopers, Graphorns, Neasels, and whatever this is. Frickin' Hazel, if she doesn't stop running, she's gonna be Avada Kedavra.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah. Come on, Hazel. Oh, I killed her. Come on, really?
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Really? You asshole. Here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hazel, I swear to God. Why? What kind of quest is this? To find a creature that just runs from you?
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Stop running. It's not just like a run, it's like a full-on sprint, booking out of there. Don't mind me.
Have you no respect for creature life?
God damn
No need
it.
to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Come on. Really? It's getting to me. It's riling me up. Really riling me up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Gonna knock her out.
Compulso.
It's always that last goddamn one. I guess it's 2 this time.
Compulso.
So I need to do it like a few times. Cast a pulso. Cast a pulso. Okay, I'm done.
Cooperate, won't
I'm
you?
done. I'm done. I'm done. Screw this mission. Screw you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break here for a minute. That really riled me up. What the hell kind of shit is this? Where you can't even do anything. So, whatever. Not too worried about this mission. We're gonna go speak with a Natty next time and continue on with whatever story that she has, which, how far even is this going to be? Oh, it's a lot farther than I thought. Oh, that's all the way in Hogwarts. Okay. All the way in the Great Hall. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and tomorrow I'll probably be doing as much recording as I can too, like I did today. I don't know if we'll be able to beat it. Most likely not, but I do want to vote that we will beat it this week. Question mark. I don't know where this key is at for this one. But yeah, we'll get as far as we can tomorrow, and if we do end up beating it, then great. Not gonna rush through it, but just gonna see how much we get. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be later for you guys, but see you guys then. Bye.